and welcome back to your favorite show, Coffee with Neha, sponsored by the Xcellent Academy, the English Guru. The key to success is not through your achievements, but through your enthusiasm. Before calling our guest, I would like to ask you a small riddle. Are you excited for it?
Yes.
Okay, the riddle is you find me in December. You find me in December, but not in any other month. Tell me, what am I? Anyone who knows the answer?
Christmas.
Yes? गर्मी नहीं होती है? No, it's wrong. Any other? Very good, exactly the right answer. Camera. Okay, now it's time to call our guest today. So today on our set we have a brilliant, creative, and a very wise person, Mr. Manoj Kanpal. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Please have a seat, sir.
Nice to meet you.
How are you feeling, sir?
Very excited.
Okay. So let's start with our first question. My first question is, why do you choose your teaching profession only? Do you have any other goals too?
I think very valid question. Actually, I'm not a trainer or a teacher. I'm an accidental trainer. When I was doing my schooling, at that time I never thought that I would be a trainer. I always wanted to join Air Force, wanted to serve nation. But slowly and gradually, when I went, did my 12th at that time, as I was very close to English because English was something I really liked. So I thought of joining BPOs, and from there my career started. After I worked in BPO sector, I realized that how important this language is. I got good command over it. Then I became the corporate trainer, and slowly and gradually I realized that I wanted to do something for my own people. And as I was from Uttarakhand, so I decided to move back to Uttarakhand and start my own academy. And with your love and support, we're doing great. So thank you very much, everyone.
Very well, Asha. Our audience are also enjoying it. Okay, second thing is that the memories we make with our families is everything. We agree with it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So, second question is related to your family only. Did your family agreed with your profession, or they have thought something different for you?
As most of the people come from middle class families, so am I. And middle class family don't have many career options. They are happy if you are making money, and I was making good amount of money, so they were happy. They never thought that I wanted my son to be this or that. But I think this thing came as a blessing, because if they would have put pressure, I might not have become what I am today. So credit goes to them as well. Thank you for this question.
Very well answer, we loved, and maybe many family will get motivated by your answer. Okay, the second thing is that I am sharing a small incident of sirs with you. Once upon a time, what happened, sir? Asked the children, a child, that what does your father do? So the child replied, he get abused every day by everyone. He answered that he get abused by everyone every day. So sir didn't understood at that time what does he means to say. Later he said, sir asked, what do you mean? So the child replied, he works as a customer care executive. As our audience, we are seeing they are very excited. So they wanted to ask you some questions. Anybody? Yes.
Hello. I just want to know what inspired you to become a teacher?
Well, as I mentioned that I am an accidental trainer, and the thing inspired me was that whenever I used to tell somebody that what has to be done, I used to find the easiest method, because I used to put myself in the shoes of the others, that if I were that person, how would I understand that? I think that quality of mind made me realize that I should get into this profession because this is something I can do the best. So thank you.
Although one student, one teacher, one book and one pen can change the whole world. Okay, so my next question is that I just wanted you to know that what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear. Well, when I was a child, whenever I used to watch movie and I used to see people dying, death was my biggest fear. And as I grew up and I heard people, getting bitten by snakes and dying, then snake became my biggest fear. And now as I'm married and I can't take the name of the person I really fear. So rest you understand.
Very good answer. That biggest fear is dead. We are very
Well, I didn't say anything, alright?
okay, no problem. So now one more question is from our audience side. Yes. Okay. What's your good name?
My name is Hello sir. Hello ma'am. Sir, can you please brief your college life?
So guys, you'll be very glad to know that I was an average student, in fact below average. Some of you might be even brilliant than I am. And in fact, all the people I feel as a trainer are brilliant. It's just that they don't realize that how good they are, and they always compare themselves with others. So I did not get much time to spend in college because of my work. So I did kind of correspondence course through after my 12th. But I was always an average or kind of below average student. But the day I realized that I was made for something and I took up an aim or a goal, since then I never looked back. So the same happens with everyone, no matter where you are, what you do, what kind of people are around you, what people have been telling you. The day you realize that what you are good at, what you really want to do, and you love doing that, nothing can hold you back. And there are n number of examples to prove that. So wish you all the best, very best to everyone.
Very good answer. Okay, so we have heard from many people that you do mimicry too. So would you like to do any mimicry here?
Well, during my school days, I got this hobby because I was trying to speak English, and when I started speaking English at that time, the environment was not like this. We did not even have institutes like this because at that time I was in rural areas. So I was learning English, and somehow I, wanted to adopt some accent. So I started copying people, and Sunny Deol is my favorite. So I would like to mimic one of his dialogues. I think you all know who Sunny Deol is, right? So let me go ahead and mimic one dialogue. It's very difficult to remember. So just give me one moment. Hold on guys, that won't let me recall that dialogue. So the dialogue is like this. To say a dialogue or mimic a dialogue of Sunny Deol, I can't really say the dialogue like this because they are full of energy. So I got to stand up, and that goes like this. Now this movie is like Damini. Might be some of you would have seen that. In that movie, Sunny Deol is playing the role of an advocate. Yeah, and this Amrish Puri, whose name in movie the name is Chadda, right? And this man goes to Sunny Deol to threaten him not to take the case of Damini. So this man has his own gundas with him, and now Sunny Deol is standing like this. He is Chadda. तूने कभी बच्चों को बिजली की तार से पतंग उतारते देखा है? कुछ तारें ऐसी होती हैं जिनमें उलझी हुई पतंग बच्चे भी उतार लाते हैं। ये और बात है, दामिनी के केस को छेड़कर तूने वो तार छू लिया है कि बिजली का वो झटका लगे, झटकना भूल जाए। और हाँ, अगर अदालत में कोई बदतमीजी करे, वही मारूंगा। तू बेहतर रहेगा और जज ऑर्डर करता रहेगा, क्योंकि जब ये 2.5 किलो का हाथ किसी पे पड़ता है ना, तो आदमी उठता नहीं और जाता है।
Very well and applause, sir. We are very
Thank you.
blessed.
Thank you for giving me this chance after a long time doing that.
Okay, sir, that exactly means the same. Okay, sir, we have heard that for many people, we are knowing that you use very easy method for teaching a student, and you always try to keep your student motivated. How you can do?
Because I also need motivation, so I always find ways and how I can make them how I can motivate them, how I can actually incline them towards learning the language. Because right now I can say with conviction that a person who has good communication skills can never be unemployed. The only reason people are unemployed because they don't work on their skills. They only rely on the certificates or the degrees, and they think that the certificates or the degrees will get them job, which is not true. You got to work on your skills and qualities, and communication skills is one of the skills that can always make you a good earner. And I would tell you guys that all my students are doing great. The reason they're doing great because they want to do great. So if you want to do something in your life, just set an aim for yourself and go for it. And good communication skills would always help you. So work on this skill. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is Xcellent Academy, the English Guru, and keep learning through that as well.
Okay, one more joke while sitting I learned. So the joke is once upon a time the teacher was there and teacher asked a student when does the boiling point reach? When does the boiling point reach? So many of you have any answer? So no problem. So one of my students told that the answer is that when my father have a glance on my report card. It means that जब my father look at my report card. At that time, what happens if the boiling point reach so high?
That's a good one. I think that happens with most of the people. You can relate.
Okay, my next question is that can you please share your some good memories with us?
Well, I think I'm kind of a person who enjoys every day, and very lucky to have this profession because every day I get to spend time with my students and new ideas, new problems, new questions. So a lot of good memories are there. And now the best memory of my life is that when I got married. Not because I always wanted to get married, but because how this thing happened. Because I was there in Delhi, and it was an arranged marriage, and I got my wife is from Kotabag. That's a very close place in Nainital. So we came all the way from Haldwani, from Delhi to Kotabag. So that journey, all my friends, and that is the most memorable time. And that was like I got married on 14th Feb back in 2014, and it was raining heavily. If you will look back, that what exactly happened. So it was raining heavily from the time we started from there. Even all the functions there went on through like that only, and all the way it was raining. And when we reached here, it was kind of also snowing in Nainital, so it was very cold, right? So all that memory I always cherish and treasure. So that is the most beautiful moment of my life.
Okay, now it's time to say goodbye to our viewer. We had a very pleasure that you came here and spent some time with us. Would you like to say something about our show?
Yeah, I would love to. Guys, this is one of my favorite show. In fact, all my friends, my family members love to watch this show. And the best part about the show is that it actually makes you forget your worries and all the tensions of the day. So keep watching this show and keep laughing and keep living your life the way you should. Thank you very much for conducting such a nice show.
We will back with our favorite show, Coffee with Neha. Same time, same channel. Keep laughing, keep enjoying. Thank you. Hasta la vista.